Post-match, I liked how Team Taz was like, fuck this. We've had enough. This is stupid. We've been back here long enough. This is the third fucking match. No one's calling us. No one's saying her name. We're going out there, and we don't like that fucking kid that has the paint on his face. And so we're going to kick his ass.
Dork.
Yeah, those fucking dorks. And then that one guy that always colors his hair. Hate that shit. And so they just go in there, and they beat the fuck out of him. They put Darby Allin through his own car. Cody gets beat up. Interesting to note, though, in both scenarios where Team Taz is fighting with Cody and Darby Allin, Will Hobbs shows up this late.
Just late when they're already gone. I noticed that. Yep. I think he may be on Team Taz.
Yeah, when the scenario has resolved itself, Will Hobbs comes out. At first on Full Gear, I thought maybe he's a new guy. It was timing. Things in real life happen. You can't do take twos on live television. So I was thinking, okay, it was just kind of messed up. No big deal.
Yeah.
But then the second week, when it happened, Team Taz was in the tunnel walking out, and then Will Hobbs comes out, rips up a perfectly fine t-shirt for no apparent reason.
For no reason.
Just to show off his arms, I guess.
Yeah. Right.
And Cody and Darby are like, hey, thanks, pal, but yeah. Hey, pat him on the back. He's learning. He's still learning.
Right.
I like Darby Allin if he can do more creative things as he did on Dynamite to have offense. So he wore the thumbtack jacket, and what he did was he just threw people, he threw Brian Cage in the corner and he just back bumped him with thumbtacks. Cool. I think if told correctly, and we may have already, hit the top of this storyline a few months ago, but where I think this story can be really good is if we get Ricky Starks, Darby Allin for the championship. If that's the crescendo of Darby Allin as champion is this ultimate test against Ricky Starks, awesome. Then we've done a good job. To your point though, let's say he does do that in 2 weeks. Who's Sammy Guevara? I mean, possibly, but you're going to have to really beat the shit out of Darby Allin because right now Team Taz is doing that currently. So yeah, it just, how many times can you tell the story of he gets the shit kicked out of him, but he'll win by a roll up?
Well, and this is jumping a little bit, but you did kind of mention it. So they jumped Cody Rhodes after, which we've got to talk about what was happening to Cody Rhodes prior to that, but they jumped him, and then Darby Allin comes to his rescue, I guess, right? Mm-hmm. The thing is, he's sitting up in those in the nosebleed seats, right? And then his music plays, right? Then his music plays when Cody Rhodes is getting beat up, and they see him coming down the aisle, and I'm like, I know we're in pro wrestling, and that's kind of the deal. Somebody's coming, their music hits, we're all trained like dogs to, oh my God. But was somebody in the truck watching Darby Allin up in the nosebleed seats the whole time to wait for him to stand up? And then what if he's going to take a shit? What if they're Darby Allin's going, and then he's just oh, no, guys, I'm going to get a beer.
Yeah, I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. I don't care. I beat him. I beat him on Saturday. Why do I care now?
I gotta go fight this guy. Fuck! I was just trying to go get a fucking Pepsi.
Or production had a rule where if Darby Allin reaches section G, they're going to turn on his music.
If he takes 7 steps towards the
yeah, that's a
little
great
bit unbelievable, but all right,
yeah. So the match itself at Full Gear really done well. Again, Darby Allin gets more of a surprise pin victory over Cody. Cody does the honorable thing and I guess proposes to Darby Allin, gets on one knee and hands him the title, which is a little much, but okay, cool. We'll go with it.
Right.